Hello everyone and welcome to Combat Mission Shock Force 2. It's one of my favorite games, but also one of the hardest games I've ever played. And today we are going to be doing a defense mission with the US Marines against oncoming Syrian army troops. So first things first, we have to set up our units and then we go into battle afterwards. So let's go ahead and get an infantry battalion here. And really we're going to be knocking out a lot of this, because we have some very close close quarters fighting going on here. So, it's not going to be fun. The first thing that I'm going to be doing is just knocking out everything that I can that costs me money. Uh, So the javelins I can't imagine us needing. I'm also going to take out the XO teams. Probably going to take out a platoon of riflemen. The 60 mils I do want to keep. Oh man. This is already very hard because in reality I want like 2 platoons worth, but that's not really helping us out here. So let's go ahead and eliminate our teams there. And we're still 600 ahead. I think we're gonna have to take out some of these squads here. Like that one. That one. I mean, really, I'm just looking to have as many squads as I can, just because I know that there's going to be some hard fights here. Now, I'll take out the fist team. Oh man, we're 101. Oh, but I need to have some kind of mortars. Alright, let's take them out. And how much is this mortar section? What if we delete everything? Oh, it's 150? Oh, geez. Alright. This is as much as we can get, if I remember correctly. Let's go ahead and revive first squad with an M203. What about first platoon? Let's go with M203. Yep. This is what we've got going. We do have a full complement of scout snipers, which is good, but this is not a lot of guys. We'll see what we can do, though. I'm hoping that we can do something. The Syrian army, let's go ahead and give them a militia battalion. And, yep, that's all I'm giving them, because they are already going to outnumber us by quite a bit. And it's going to hurt a lot to try and take them on, as is. And so we're just going to see what we can do. I doubt that we'll win, just because this game is incredibly hard. And the enemy does outnumber us quite a bit. So, pretty much, we are defending the hospital. And as far as I know, they're coming from the other side of this big divot. So, we are going to have to set up in a manner which benefits us the most. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take our battalion HQ and I'm going to set them right here in the middle. And I'm going to put them on level 3 here. Then we're going to take our company HQ and we're going to put them a little bit further forward. We're going to put them on level 2. We're going to take our platoon HQ, our scout sniper HQ, and we're going to put them right here on level 4. Again, with the scout snipers on the 4th level. Maybe the 5th for there. Maybe the 5th for there. And again, I'm just using all these guys to try and provide some kind of fire support, really. I'm trying to get them in a position where they can see out places and potentially help each other. So I know that I have an entrance over here, and I have an entrance over here. Now this is the major victory point, but this is a minor one. The problem is, I don't really want to try and fight over that. If I'm completely honest, I really don't. So I'm going to take first squad here, and I'm going to put them right here on level 3, and I'm going to put their HQ right in there with them. And that's all we got over there. Now the anti-tank guys, we're going to put up here on level 4, and we're going to put probably these machine guns right up in here as well. Because at the very least, they'll be able to provide some kind of support against the enemy. Now, these guys are the only ones covering over here, and I'm not super comfortable with that. So I'm just going to give them just a couple extra rifles there in the form of the spotters. Now these squads, they're going to be our bread and butter, and I'm going to put on level 2. Do I really want to? Maybe level 3. Yeah, level 3 might be a little bit better. And my reasoning for this is so that way they can be a little bit more capable. Now I am going to put some more guys in, and my reason for that is so that way they can pivot and face different ways in case we do get flanked. Maybe that's not such a good idea. Let's put these guys down on the second floor. Yeah, that seems fair. So we have guys on every floor, and we are definitely going to be giving them a run for their money. Maybe... Okay. Okay. Just try not to overcrowd these levels, if you know what I mean. I'll move these guys over to level 5. Alright, so these are pretty much what I have to do. We're going to try our best here. Let's hope that we can hold. I am really hoping that we can hold. Let's go ahead and... You know, I kind of put those guys in the wrong place. Let's get the Scout Sniper Platoon HQ up onto the roof. So that way he can spot for us. I take that back. There we go. Alright, so it's immediately kicked off. It seems that we have 2 sections. They were behind this little embankment here, but as soon as they popped up on the top of the embankment, we are raining fire down. Now, they do not have very advanced troops. They are slightly scared here, but they do have a lot of them, and they can easily overwhelm my forces, especially if my forces end up lowering their rate of fire by losing ammunition. We can see those M203s going out. There's some RPK fire being returned. I think that these M203s are being very effective in suppression, but we can see more of them pushing the ridgeline. I think our machine gun teams are being incredibly effective. Looks like we have an RPG right here. That could do some major damage if they land a hit. Oh man, there is a full battalion out here against a platoon of Marines. Oh shoot, there's an RPG incoming. Did we take hits from that? Okay, we have 1 man wounded. That definitely scared our troops. They're not wanting to do things. That's one limitation that I find in this game, is that if there is a hit, then pretty much everybody goes and starts moving to places they should not move to. So I'm going to go ahead and get these guys to quickly move up to the 4th floor. I need these guys to quickly get to the 3rd floor. So there we are. The small team, quickly 3rd floor. And yeah, I'm not too impressed with that. With them running. You know what? We're going to go ahead and do it. We're going to move our HQs into the buildings, so that way they can get a little bit more involved. I'm going to go ahead and tell these guys to face out over here. So that means they'll move and get online. Our goal is to just provide as much fire as necessary to stem the tide here. Who's down here on this bottom floor? Platoon HQ, come on, man. You're supposed to be the creme de la creme. But, you know, if you take an RPG hit, I would not blame you. I think I haven't taken any lay-down casualties. I've definitely taken some minor casualties. You can tell by looking down here. The gold means that it's a minor casualty. The white means that it's all good. And we don't have any red. I think red is what would be if they were completely wounded. We're seeing a big concerted push over here. Oh, it's yeah, it's red casualty. There we go. Again, I'm just concerned about the RPGs here. There we go. The M203's putting in some work. I am seeing some flanking over here, or maybe that's just them spreading their battalion out, but what can you do? I am still very concerned by the RPGs. This is definitely a mission that I'm not exactly having to maneuver much. It's not me attacking, it's me on the defense, but I think it would still be cool just to see the volume of fire here. More M203s going out. Okay, so again, we're seeing a concerted push on the ridge. We're seeing a lot of casualties here for the enemy, though. But they definitely have some guys still running around. This push over here on the left, they did get a little bit further into this field, but this is just a killing field in front of us here. I'm slightly afraid that we'll start running out of ammunition. And they'll be able to push up and completely overwhelm us. We are sending those M203s out. Let's go ahead and do a check on our ammunition. See, we are burning through it. We have about 1,000 rounds left there, 1,500 there. Oh man, we might get down to our 9mm, and that will not be a fun time. How's it looking for our 203s? Okay. Not horrible, not horrible. Oh, excuse me. Let's see. I like how you can see the little small fires, probably from the HE blast of the M203s. I believe that we're trying to engage this guy right here with the AK. Looks like it's command squad. Alright, we do have their second squad moving up. And it's being returned with some concentrated fire. This guy right here, he is definitely a commander. I don't think he's actually the leader of that command squad, but he deserves it now. Then again, his other buddies are dead, so maybe he doesn't exactly have a choice. Some good M203 hits over here. Definitely putting in some work. Maybe not quite as much effectiveness, but they are definitely suppressing that squad. Man, just look at the casualties right here. This is an enormous number of casualties for the enemy. As we can see, oh wow, I didn't realize, but it's nighttime, so my Marines have their PVS-14s on here. Oh no, those are actually singles. That's interesting. Very interesting. But you can see they're armed with M16s. Got some M40s, M111s, 240 Bravos. Very good stuff, very good stuff. I see a couple of throwaway launchers. Over here, same thing. Some good Marines. Oh wow. It's got a big old scope on that M240. Boom. Good shots out. This is going to take a little while. We do only have 37-ish minutes left. If I had the forethought to bring some mortars, I would be slamming this position here, and it would be horrible for them. Honestly, it would be bad. I think maybe in our next episode we might do a reverse where I have to assault this, and that would be absolutely horrifying. Or we could do like a tank battle. Yeah, that might be a fun time. Some good hits, but we still have a bunch of them over here where they're cowering. Oof, that was a sniper shot. That hurt. That's from this this group up here with the M40A3s. Okay, we have a push on the right-hand side. Looks like a squad or two. They're immediately met with some very withering fire. Oh, wow. This is not going well for the Syrians. And, you know, I don't blame them. I probably should have given them a little bit more in the way of troops. But, you know, I thought that we were going to be outmatched as it was. Turns out, defending is pretty easy, but that's okay. We'll rectify that for next video. If you guys do have any ideas, please do feel free to email me them. My email is in my channel's about thing, and you can always leave it in the comments for a little bit more direct, especially with the channel being so small. You guys will definitely have an impact, and I will absolutely be answering every comment that I get. And yes, before you tell me, this is too easy, but it is pretty fun to watch all these explosions. Alright, once we hit... Oh, we are getting some return fire. That's an RPK going off from their second squad. There's their 4th Platoon HQ. Definitely taking some M240 fire, or M203s. Oh, here's their 3rd squad making another push on the right-hand side. Instantly attacked by machine gun fire. You can just see the streams of tracers heading out. Now, I'm not one to speak on geopolitical situations, but this does remind me of like certain Middle Eastern things where a unit of you know, NATO troops is holed up and they're just able to provide withering fire on the enemy who is lightly armed, untrained. So I guess this is kind of accurate. I don't know. Ooh, this guy got hit directly with a 203. That cannot have felt good. Now, combat mission is pretty good in terms of orders. That's why you got to try and keep your command units next to the units they're commanding. So, you know, they can give them orders. Units can obviously function without them. It's just they function better with them. You can see the little bit of smoke being given off by the fires set by the 203s. Oh man. And there's another push by their 3rd squad. I do see some movement back here. That is a lot of movement. It looks like they're trying to do a concerted push across the line. Maybe reconsolidating here. I don't know. But this is just a kill zone over here. Not something you'd want to do. Pushing across open ground. I do believe that there is smoke grenades that you can throw. Yep, you can pop smoke. So if they wanted to, they could pop smoke here and try and push across that way. That's probably what I would do, is pop some smoke and try and cross. But then again, this is a pretty rough time. I mean, you just have an enfilade of fire going in. There's this guy right here who's taking some shots up there at my top floor guys. He's actually getting pretty accurate here. He is in the command squad, so probably a little kind of hit right there. We're seeing those tracers ping off. We're seeing some movement here on the left. And on the right, okay. I believe they have pretty much all their squads, it's just they're very much low on men. This one's actually pretty full, Platoon HQ. I guess only the snipers can actually see them, as you can see by the lightness of their icon. Once it hits 30 minutes, we'll go ahead and just stop the video there, just because I know that this is going to take a while. But it is pretty good for us here. Oh, we do have a big RPK fire from over here. Let's see if we've taken any casualties other than that one machine gun. No, so far just the machine gun. We are getting quite low on ammunition though. That could definitely be an issue. Yep, no casualties, but there is plenty of ammunition being wasted as they come up over this ridge, although these casualties are definitely not saying that it was wasted. This is pretty horrifying. I'm surprised. I mean, this is not World War I. I'm surprised that they have managed to continue trying to attack. Oh, man. Here come the 203s. A little far, a little short. We're definitely running out of ammunition, and eventually we'll run out, but again, once we hit 30 minutes, I'll probably just stop us off there. Because we know that we would most likely win unless some kind of freak turn where we are completely out of ammo. We did take one RPG hit that resulted in one light casualty. Probably some shrapnel ricocheting around in the building. Let's see these guys. Oh man. This game is incredibly hard, especially on the attack, so I don't blame the AI whatsoever. But yeah, this has been Combat Mission Shock Force 2. A really simple, really small defense. I kind of just wanted to get everybody acquainted with the game and show off a doomed assault. I didn't realize just how doomed it would be. Let me know how you guys feel about it. What'd you like to see? Again, this was probably too easy for us, but again, this is more for the show. You can see our snipers there, firing away. Ooh, definitely taking a little bit more fire, but yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure that if you did enjoy the video, please do leave a like. It helps out my channel a lot, and maybe even subscribe if you like what you see. But yeah, I will catch you guys next time.